Oluwa bless my hustle, I pray, I dey pray, oh. Make you shine my light, Baba, open my way, oh. You don't care, I dey hustle for the street, no be play, oh. Now only you I depend on, show me the way, oh. Everybody for the life, you get a different story. Everybody for the life, you get a different reality. I feel like play you my cassette, but too much talk you know they fully basket. What's gonna be, gonna be? I ni moa, base and be gonna be. All I ever wanted to cost me big money. So I double up my hustle, keep it on a low key. Yeah, Oluwa bless my hustle, I pray, I dey pray, oh. Make you shine my light, Baba.
Shape very well. So next it was time to build our cake. I spread some cream cheese frosting on our grease-proof cake board, and then I went to town spreading an even layer of cream cheese buttercream on top of each of our cake layers. So this cake is only going to be 3 layers high, so it's a little bit shorter than my normal layer cakes, but that just means it's easier to transport and much easier to fit in your fridge. So once I had stacked all my cake layers, I worked on adding a thin crumb coat around the cake just to lock in any of those loose crumbs. It's really important to do a crumb coat on this cake because the layers are such a bright shade of red, you don't want those showing up in your final layer of frosting. So once I had chilled the cake in the freezer for about 10 minutes and the frosting was firm to the touch, I added my second layer of buttercream. It may seem like I'm adding a lot of buttercream here, and I really am, partially because I love eating lots of buttercream with my cake, but it also makes it easier to get nice smooth sides on your cake. So now it was time to decorate the cake, and I saved some of my cake tops that I had leveled and crumbled them in a bowl as you saw with some forks. I then carefully patted these around the sides of the cake. So when you're doing this, you're not applying a lot of pressure because you don't want to dent that frosting that you just smoothed. You're just trying to get those crumbs to adhere to the sides of the cake. So once the sides are fully covered, I place the rest of my cream cheese frosting into a piping bag that I fit with a Wilton 1M frosting tip, and then I went to town piping a border around the top of the cake. I also added some crumbs to the top of the cake, it just didn't seem complete without them. And that's it, our red velvet cake is complete. So now it's time to cut in with our matching red knife and do a little taste test. So you can see from looking that the layers are such a beautiful shade of red and they have such a tender crumb. This cake is so delicious. If you want to recreate it, the full recipe is up on chellsweets.com. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you guys again soon.